Hello, I'm God the Good One, world-renowned recording artist, creator of oxygen and planets and life and stuff. And tonight I'm going to talk you through every song that I did on YouTube. I think every song, or most of the songs.
Hello. 69 is my favourite number. It means that I get to go down under. If I don't want, I don't have to bum you. 69 is my favourite number.
Not 100% sure what I can say about that, but I did an happy birthday song for Minx Laura's mum, and I thought it were a bit too straight laced, so I wrote a song about 69, which I think Minx Laura's mum could have been 69.
There's a town somewhere in America with a dusty road going nowhere. There's a sheriff sitting at a big desk, rocking his life away, rocking on a chair. You don't have to say you've never been there. Lock away those memories, throw away the key. There's a bar there with a couple of swing doors. There's a fight there every single day. There's a white man carrying a white flag, picking up the bodies, taking them away. You don't have to claim you've never been there. Lock away those memories, throw away the key. There's a black man dealing all the drugs out, working for the blocks now every single day. There's a white man getting in a limo, getting all the guns out, blowing him away. God knows why you would ever go there. Lock away those people, throw away the key.
it's not about Americans, it's about America on TV, just how Americans come across or are portrayed on British TV. It's all about gangs and fighting and war and cowboys. So I wrote a song about it.
She's got a smile, it's a million miles wide. Eyes as big as your eyes did ever see. Hasn't heard this song, heard it wouldn't get along. And Chloe won't get out of bed on Sundays, that's not her thing. That's not her thing. She's got her friends, they all live round the bend. Talk about shit they've never ever seen. Haven't heard this song, them and it wouldn't get along. And Chloe won't get out of bed on Sundays, that's not her thing. Not her thing. Not her thing. Please don't waste your life away. Please don't waste your life away. She's got a million friends she never fucking met. And Chloe won't get out of bed on Sundays. Chloe won't get out of bed on Sundays. No, Chloe won't get out of bed on Sundays. That's not her thing. That's not her thing. That's not her thing.
You know when kids start thinking that you've done nothing in your life, but they know everything. Um, this was sort of at that time for my daughter, and the thing about her, they didn't have real friends, as I thought, because they never left the bedrooms. Everything's on the internet, and they meet people on Facebook, and they think they know everything. And as beautiful as she was, I thought she was going to turn into the biggest knob I'd ever met in my life.
Shut your face. You ugly spasmoid. Shut your face. You ugly spasmoid. Nobody gives a crap what this chord is. Nobody gives a crap what that chord is either. Shut your face. Ugly spasmoid. Shut your Shut your face. Ugly spasmoid. Shut your face. Ugly spasmoid. If you had a mom, she would look like this cord. Shut your face. Ugly spasmoid. Shut your face. Ugly spasmoid. Ugly spasmoid. Ugly spasmoid. Shut your face. Shut your face. Ugly spasmoid. Ugly spasmoid. Ugly spasmoid. Ugly spasmoid.
I'd love a great story about this song, but obviously it's got a couple of chords in it and some chords that I made up. And I was bored one day and I got a new guitar, so I wrote a song called "Shut Your Face, Ugly Spasmoid," which resonates with every ugly spasmoid on the planet. I'm sure. I don't know. I should have done it in a Christmas style, and then it could be Christmas #1. Maybe it could have put something to do with sausages in it.
When you're lying on the floor, you better love someone. When you can't take anymore, you better love someone. When you feel like all your days are done and you're staring at the sun, you gotta get up and carry on. You gotta love someone. All this time that passed you by, feelings that will never die. But when you learn to love someone, that's when the fun begins. When you learn to love someone, that's when the fun begins. When you're crying from your soul, you better love someone. When your world's one big hole, you better love someone. When you think that all your days are done, you gotta grab hold of someone. 'Cause you'll never have real fun unless you love someone. All this time that passed you by, feelings that will never die. But when you learn to love someone, that's when the fun begins. When you learn to love someone, that's when the fun begins. When you learn to love someone, that's when the fun begins. When you learn to love someone, that's when the fun begins. That's when the fun
short version of this, I wrote a song for Walt Disney and sent it to them and said, this will be an ideal song for this movie. And they wrote back and said, that is not our movie. And I sent it to the wrong people, and that was the song, and it was for a very famous, not Walt Disney film.
I don't care if you think that my videos are shite. Your little comment won't keep me up at night, no it won't. But do give a fuck if you don't have a look. I gotta get views, alright. And I don't give a fuck if you don't like my songs, alright. I don't care if you don't think my videos are good. I don't even think that you fucking should. But do give a fuck if you don't have a look. I gotta get views, alright. And I don't give a fuck if you don't like my songs, alright.
Okay, so I discovered Sub for Sub. Didn't think it was very good. In actual fact now, it is what it is, and networking and stuff is a different thing. And I was just making videos. Anyway, Sub for Sub rolled over YouTube like a big sweaty machine, and all I heard was people saying, I've got to get me 4,000 hours, I've got to get me 4,000 hours, I've got to get more subscribers. And I thought it was crap, so I wrote a song about it. Not particularly about me, about how I thought the people who were doing Sub for Sub channels were thinking. Alright.
I'm back, and I don't give a toss. Take away your children, gonna nail them to a cross with Moses. You gotta understand, leading all the Jews into the promised land. I got Jesus, so we just can't lose. He's taking all the water and he's making it into booze. We get drunk, yo, and we like to have a laugh. So we're gonna get your mommy, gonna cover her in fat. I don't think you understand the power that I have. All you non-subscribers need to go and get a bath. AI played software live and they all acted like knobs. I don't think they understand that they have messed with God. I'm back, and I don't give a toss. Take away your children, gonna nail them to a cross with Moses. You gotta understand, leading all the Jews into the promised land. I got Jesus, so we just can't lose. He's taking all the water and he's making it into booze. We get drunk, yo, and we like to have a laugh. So we're gonna get your mommy, gonna cover her in fat. I don't think you understand the power that I have. All you non-subscribers need to go and get a bath. Get a bath now. 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 Go and get a bath now. Go and get a bath now. Get a bath now. Go and get a bath now.
So, about a year ago, over a year ago, I got kicked off YouTube streaming for 3 months. And it was a copyright strike. We did some things Me and Moses did some football streams. We weren't showing football. It was just us getting drunk while we watched football. And a big company from India reported our channel as copyright material, and it took about 5 or 6 weeks for us to get the channel back working again. After lots of boring emails to and from YouTube, and eventually it all turned good, but like that was the return video, and by the time we came back it was beginning of December, so it was almost Christmas, so it made sense just to do a Christmas video. The music in it, I don't know where I got it from, and the rap music and the lyrics, I don't know, an inspirational 30 minutes in the office maybe.
This is your mum, this is your dad, this is your brother who drives you mad, and this is the house where you used to live. This is your cat, and these are your kids. This was your car, it got repossessed. Here is the girl who you met on the net. Here is the funeral of your ex-wife. Here are your kids. And YouTube isn't real life. You used to be Alan, now you're Elaine. Your new bit of Fanny thinks you're insane. Here are your bags, bought by your wife. I'm telling you, son, YouTube isn't real life. YouTube isn't real life. YouTube isn't real life. Knobhead. 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 YouTube isn't real life. Knobhead.
Sensible time. When I've been on YouTube for about a year, this time, watching other people and seeing how they really, that YouTube was really their whole life, and watching people destroy their real lives because they wanted to do YouTube or they thought YouTube were more important to them. And so this is a song about maybe 10 people that I watched on YouTube at that time, absolutely caving their real lives in for YouTube. Get a bath, y'all.
It came in like a spear. It just speared through the building like a fireball.
It concludes that Iraq has chemical and biological weapons.
I take the fact that he develops weapons of mass destruction very seriously.
You can fly me across the ocean. You can drop me in the sand. Sit up in your ivory tower. Balance life up in your hand. But you can't take my heart away from me.
We have declared sheepman against the U.S.
You can tell me all your stories. Fill the whole world full of lies. Send me out to earn the glory. Fire missiles in our skies. But you can't take my heart away from me. No, you can't take my heart away from me. Who told you you should lie? Who said it was alright? Who told you you should lie? Who said it was alright? No, you can't take your heart away from me. No, you can't take your heart away from me. No, you can't take your heart away from me.
The main reason we went into Iraq at the time was we thought he had weapons of mass destruction. It turns out he didn't, but he had the capacity to make weapons of mass destruction.
I want you to never say goodbye. I want you to never say goodbye.
In the history of Iraq, a dark and painful era is over. A hopeful day has arrived. All Iraqis can now come together and reject violence and build a new Iraq.
Don't need to say anything about this. Tony Blair and George Bush lied about nuclear weapons in Iraq, sent two countries to war with Iraq over something that never really happened, and all but busted our country. Tony Blair did over this text, and this is what that is about. It says, I think it says it in the title at the end anyway, And if you can't read it, you know, something shocking happened in America, and they blamed a whole country for it.
Mary had a baby, she told me it was mine. We made up a story, we were shit-faced at the time. I sent my mate Gabriel to tell Joseph of the plot. He said it was a miracle and a gift from God. Mary asked for child support and that just pissed me off. I'm gonna nail this bastard to a cross. Oh, nail this bastard to a cross. Let's all nail this bastard to a cross. Oh, nail this bastard to a cross. Let's all nail this bastard to a cross.
Another one, not a lot to say about it. It's a song about Jesus getting nailed to a cross. I don't know. It doesn't need any explaining at all. It is a song about some people taking a child and nailing them to a wooden cross in the sun to die.
We all want to have the time of our lives. We all want to hit the jackpot, but we haven't got the time. We all want to feel adored, but we never read the signs. So it's down to sorry endings. Yeah, it's down to sorry endings. 'Cause the people don't have the time. Please forget your past. It will never last. 'Cause the people don't have the time. Please forget your past. It will never last. We all want to be somebody that we're not. We're all creating something special that will one day be forgot. All those promises and forget-me-nots. So it's down to sorry endings. Yeah, it's down to sorry endings. 'Cause the people don't have the time. Please forget your past. It will never last. 'Cause the people don't have the time. Please forget your past. It will never last. One day all your dreams may come true, but if you give up the chase, they will soon be taken from you. 'Cause the people don't have the time. Please forget your past. It will never last. 'Cause the people don't have the time. Please forget your past. It will never last. The people don't have the time. Please forget your past. It will never last. 'Cause the people don't have the time. Please forget your past. It will never last.
That's a really good one to look back at, because I did that when I first started again on YouTube, and they were the people that I was watching at the time, and I'm still watching most of them people. I'm still watching, and most of them are still here, but not all of them. And it's weird how like things change. But I wrote the song when I was 18 years old, which is like 20,000 years ago, and I found it on an old laptop, and I thought, oh, I'm gonna put a little video to that. Anyway, so it was the guys that didn't write it for YouTube. I just put it on YouTube, and it was the guys that I was watching when I first came onto YouTube as God the Good One.
Sing all your songs to me, my love. Sing all your songs to me, my love. I cannot hear your heartbeat, my love. So sing all your songs to me. Open your heart to me, my love. Open your heart to me, my love. I cannot hear your heartbeat, my love. So open your heart to me. Sing up your song, 'cause it won't be long until I hear every beat of your heart. From now on, my love, I will hear every beat of your heart. From now on, my love. Sing up your song to me, my love. Sing up your song to me, my love. And I will not hear your heartbeat, my love. Sing up your song to me. like that.
I wrote this song originally for a band that I left. Obviously, I wrote the song while I was still in the band. I never played it to them in the end. But I was playing a lot of acoustic gigs, and this song is about a couple who were really lovely. They were an old couple who were really lovely that came to all my acoustic gigs that I did and asked me to sing certain songs. So I wrote this song about them, and what it's about is the guy wakes up in the morning and his wife's died, just of old age. It's a fucking beautiful song, isn't it? And he don't want to carry on without her, so he kills himself so that he can be with her in heaven. And it was purely wrote about these two people. And then from forevermore, when I play acoustic gigs, these two people ask for this song, and I can't tell them it's about them. And obviously they don't know that I'm God, although I am God, obviously, clearly.
Remember when we went to Benidorm? Your mum went off with her strap on. She came back in totally shit-faced, and she had no knickers on. I got a letter on my doormat. It's an invite to Jeremy Kyle. You know I love my little daughter. I love you to the moon and back. Me and your mom are toothless white folk, and now I'm wondering why you're black. I got a letter on my doorstep. It's an invite to Jeremy Kyle, and your mother is a slag. Your mother is a slag. Your mother is a slag, and I might not be your dad. Your Uncle Mick came out to see her. I never met the bloke before. She took him upstairs for a wee, yeah. I think your mother is a whore. I got a letter on my doorstep. It's an invite to Jeremy Kyle, and your mother is a slag. Your mother is a slag. Your mother is a slag, and I might not be your dad. I might have to punch Big Steve in the head. Gray might have great advice. I might marry one of my cousins instead, because your mother is a slag. Your mother is a slag. Your mother is a slag, and I might not be your dad. I might not be your dad.
Okay, Jeremy Kyle was this guy who had a TV show in the United Kingdom, and if you were a complete screw and you didn't have a job, or you had drug problems, or you stole off people, good chance you could go on Jeremy Kyle, talk about how shit your life was, and Jeremy Kyle would roast the crap out of you, but then he'd make some people's lives better. They took him off the air because it turned out he was bullying people. Oh no shit! As if people didn't know he was bullying people. It was high entertainment. And when they took it off air, well then there's no incentive for down and out knobheads in the United Kingdom to get out of bed because they've got no to watch on telly in the morning. So yeah, bad thing. Ruined my life when they took Jeremy Kyle off the air. This is a song about somebody that was on Jeremy Kyle. A little bit of it is sort of made up, but pretty much ask anybody. That's how the shows went. It were a bit like that. So wrote a song about it. I think about 20 people saw that song. Brilliant.
Dear Queen, this is a letter from the heart. Do you look at Pornhub? Do you ever fart? Do you like Big Macs? Do you use the drive-through? Is it something that you do? Do you clean up corgi poo? I bet you don't. I bet you don't. Do you play FIFA? And who's your favourite player? Is it Messi or Ronaldo? And which of those is gayer? Have you ever done Jaeger bombs and danced up on the bar? Then drunk so fucking much that you don't know where you are. I bet you don't. I bet you bloody don't. And even if you got a chance, I bet you won't. If you did, it won't be any good. I'll tell you why, woman, 'cause you're not one of us. Have you ever been to Blackpool to watch Roy Chubby Brown? Bribed a fucking bouncer in a shady part of town. Did you have a jug of woo-woo in Weatherspoons and Leeds? Did you lock your Senate bog to play with anal beads? Did you struggle in the 80s to pay your poll tax? Did you wake up with a fat bird after beers in Halifax? Did you ever get caught short when you really need a poo? If there are no toilets open, would you have a Scooby-Doo? Did you ever change your tyre in the middle of the rain? Did you ever get a taxi and run and never pay? Did an Asian drug dealer ever grab you by the throat? Did you ever see that movie where a woman shagged a goat? I bet you don't. I bet you bloody don't. And even if you got a chance, I bet you won't. If you did, it won't be any good. I'll tell you why, woman, 'cause you're not one of us. I bet you don't. I bet you bloody don't. And even if you got a chance, I bet you won't. If you did, it won't be any good. I'll tell you why, woman, 'cause you're not one of us.
It's a letter from a normal northern lad who goes in pubs and gets drunk around Keighley in north of England and in Yorkshire. And obviously the Queen's never going to read it, but he's sort of telling people that, you know, you're not really one of us, are you? You're a southerner, and we're not too keen. I'm going to correct that a little bit. Not that we're not too keen on the Queen, but we're not too keen on the way that nobody in London gives a toss about anybody in the north. We're the last people to be thought about. It's all about spending our money in London, which sickens us. Well, not just in London, but in London and countries that don't belong to us and have no need for my money or anybody else's money from up here. Can you please build us a train track that goes from Leeds to Manchester? We are so cut off from each other. And that is me summing up some songs that I wrote for YouTube. I thought that I was going to do all the songs that I ever wrote for YouTube, but in actual fact, it's got to like 1 hour or something now. So who's got the patience to be watching this crap for an hour? See you later. Don't forget to subscribe. I am God the Good One, and I love you more than anybody. Not more than your mums. Or maybe more than some of your mums if your mums don't like you. I don't know, just subscribe. And get your granny to subscribe if she's still alive, or like, and people, your next door neighbours. And if you work at a school, not a small school, but like, I don't have any like 13 to 18-year-olds watch me. Can you please help me do that? And like, just, maybe you got to force them, said they'll get better exam results if they subscribe to God the Good One. I don't know. Anyway, that's the end of that. Enjoy yourselves. Amen. If you haven't subscribed to God, you're not bad. If you haven't subscribed to God, you're not bad. If you haven't subscribed to God, you're not bad. If you haven't subscribed to God, you're not bad. If you haven't subscribed to God, you're not bad. If you haven't subscribed to God, you're not bad. If you haven't subscribed to God, you're not bad. If you haven't subscribed to God, you're not bad. If you haven't subscribed to God, you're not bad. Oi! If you haven't subscribed to God, you're not bad. If you haven't subscribed to God, you're not bad. If you haven't subscribed to God, you're not bad. If you haven't subscribed to God, you're not bad. If you haven't subscribed to God, you're not bad. If you haven't subscribed to God, you're not bad. If you haven't subscribed to God, you're not bad. If you haven't subscribed to God, you're not bad. If you haven't subscribed to God, you're not bad. Oi! If you haven't subscribed to God, you're not bad. If you haven't subscribed to God, you're not bad. If you haven't subscribed to God, you're not bad. If you haven't subscribed to God, you're not bad. If you haven't subscribed to God, you're not bad. If you haven't subscribed to God, you're not bad. If you haven't subscribed to God, you're not bad. If you haven't subscribed to God, you're not bad. If you haven't subscribed to God, you're not bad. Oi! If you haven't subscribed to God, you're not bad. If you haven't subscribed to God, you're not bad. If you haven't subscribed to God, you're not bad. If you haven't subscribed to God, you're not bad. If you haven't subscribed to God, you're not bad. If you haven't subscribed to God, you're not bad. If you haven't subscribed to God, you're not bad. If you haven't subscribed to God, you're not bad. If you haven't subscribed to God, you're not bad. Oi! If you haven't subscribed to God, you're not bad. If you haven't subscribed to God, you're not bad. If you haven't subscribed to God, you're not bad. If you haven't subscribed to God, you're not bad. If you haven't subscribed to God, you're not bad. If you haven't subscribed to God, you're not bad. If you haven't subscribed to God, you're not bad. If you haven't subscribed to God, you're not bad. If you haven't subscribed to God, you're not bad.